What's up? This is Ryan.
Hey, and this is Michael. Welcome to another episode of All Day Unpacked. We are into NFL Week 3. We just started with the Bills-Dolphins tonight. And what are you thinking here? How are you doing on Huddles? How's your playbooks doing? How's that all working out for you?
I'm enjoying it. I like, I'm surprisingly enjoying what's going on this season. I'm a lot more engaged. I see a lot of, some of these moments that used to be like $1 that are kind of creeping up to like $2. What's his name? Nick Chubb was a good example of a guy who's been $1 forever, and now he's up to $2. It's kind of building up the floor a little bit.
Especially the debuts and the rookie moments that are part of the pro challenges and such, for sure.
And even some of the guys that you need for a sack or for a tackle, it's like the Buda Bakers of the world. Some of those are starting to creep up a little bit. So it's I think some of the debuts that are super high valued, I don't think they're really seeing the influx, but some of the low dollar ones, you can see where people are engaging in those, and you can start to see the floor starting to creep up. So.
This is a very different season in that, prior, I think a lot of people who had legendaries and, some of the exclusive rares were more rewarded in playbook by having that ability. And this season, it's you can, some of the people who are finishing up at the top are doing it with mostly commons and a few rares, and then just cycling through the guys over the 4-week cooldown. So
I like it.
It's changed it. It's changed it quite a bit.
Yep. And I could see where maybe the top dogs would kind of be what the heck, but at the same time, maybe they need to come up with a ballers league for them. But I think getting more engagement and getting people involved, it's everything that I feel is it seems to be rolling. What are you kind of seeing in Discord and what's kind of the general?
I haven't seen complaining. I haven't seen anybody really. It doesn't seem like any of the big dogs have really complained too much or anything. So
got it.
I think it's more fair now, and it's more about you got to call your shots. So you gotta know who's gonna do what, and it makes it a little bit more of a fantasy football type game, which I think a lot of people like.
Probably.
I think it's so far it seems to be doing well. But I'll have to admit I haven't been digging through the Discord as much the last couple of weeks. Just with football going on and everything and all that kind of stuff. So. I haven't looked as much as I probably should. Plus I want to give it a couple more weeks and see how it kind of plays out.
Right. Okay. Well, great. Huddle, how's that going for us? I think our All Day Unpacked team is now in 13th or 14th place.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we're kind of dragging it down, aren't we? So we're gonna get our act together.
Yeah. I'm not as bad as you are.
Well, it's 0.2 difference, but yeah. Anyway.
It's still a difference, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, we're on week 2. We'll see where it ends at.
So that's fun.
Yeah, it is fun. So apologies for dragging the crew down. We'll do a little bit better this week, and we'll get back up there. So we'll get out of the basement of at least our personal huddle. But yeah, it's good to see that the All Day Unpacked huddle is doing well. Like you said, and appreciate everybody who's in it, and remember to make their picks and such, and let's keep pushing. Let's get up there. So
let's get those tickets.
Hell yeah! Let's get a party in LA.
There you go.
All right.
Great. What are some of the big announcements that you've seen with what is it, Ball Hawks, and what's the other one?
Whiteout Wonders. Yeah. So we have a drop coming tomorrow, which is interesting. Usually we have Thursday drops. I don't know what maybe it's they're getting it together, but. So it's kind of a big deal in the sense of not because it's on a Friday. It's a big deal because we are going to see the introduction of parallels, and these are a big thing over in the Top Shot world. And the way it works is they have these different gem levels, and so I know gems. You thought it's almost like to video game stuff, but anyway, there's a Ruby level which is at $2.99, but can go beyond $2.99 if there is demand for it. So this is that. They talked about this a few years ago, which was the mint to demand, and that's what Ruby level is going to be. So at a minimum, it'll be $2.99. If there's more demand, it will go beyond $2.99. So we'll see.
Are there tarot cards? I don't know.
What's that?
Are there tarot cards, or is this just
no tarot cards yet?
Okay, sorry.
And so then beyond the Ruby, there's going to be the next level up, which is the Emerald, where it's limited to 50, and then above that we have Sapphire, which is limited to 25. And the Sapphires are trade-ins based on average sales price values. And so the top 25 people, and they actually put a new stipulation in this year, which is that the value of the trade-in has to exceed $50. So even if you finish in the top 25, and if the average sale price value that you are trading in does not exceed $50, then you do not get that Sapphire moment. So that'll be interesting. I don't think it'll be an issue. I think most people will trade in a level of value that will make it, it won't be an issue. But it would be very interesting to see what happens if we have people who don't do that.
Okay.
And then on top of it, another thing they did in response to the draft pick moments, where some people, they kind of announced the draft pick moment trade-in window. It was a week. Some people missed it, and so they got stuck with those draft pick moments that are kind of worthless now, and they weren't able to get the actual draft pick moments. They've announced that they're going to make it a 2-window opportunity. So there's still going to be that initial 1-week window for folks who want to get and all the special serials will be in the first window. So jersey number 1, perfect serial, all in that first window. If you miss the first window, there will be a second window, and that will just be for the people who didn't catch on in time, didn't hear about the drop, et cetera, or were in the drop and didn't get a chance to trade in their, to get their moments in. So they're going to do a 2-window thing for like the trade-ins, for like the collect to complete. So you know how you have those moments where you lock the 10 guys and you get the 11th guy. So they'll make it so you can get that multiple times.
Got it. What's your opinion on the fact?
Kind of curious how you feel about that. Is like, do you feel like that's the right thing to do to open up that second window, or do you think it's kind of like?
Yeah, I do. I think the fact is like, I think when you buy a moment, whether it be a blank moment or whatever, there should be no scenario where you wind up with a moment that's worthless. That should never be the case. Like whatever they dreamed up from the get-go, I think was just a bad idea. It's like anytime you buy a moment and you're expecting something, it should just be that. It should never just be blank. Your thoughts?
Yeah, so totally agree about the blank moment. The one thing I'll say about these is that you won't wind up with blank moments. You'll just have a second opportunity to utilize your moments to get an additional moment. So it's not as bad as before, where you're just stuck with worthless moments. But it does give a second opportunity. And, I don't know. I can honestly go either way. I'm pretty active on the platform, so I don't feel like I would miss a window like that. But I will say that it's probably best for people, like people have lives and things happen and there's emergencies.
We just don't need any more deterrents. Yeah, we don't need deterrents with the product.
So I'm cool with this. Like it doesn't bother me that they're doing it. I don't know if it'll really benefit me, and maybe it will. Maybe at some point I'll need that extra window, and I'll be glad that they had it there. But as of right now, I think it's a good idea. If they, again, like you said, the more they can do to just like keep people engaged in the platform and encourage people to participate. So,
right. I don't know what my thoughts are on the Sapphire and Ruby and all that. So I think that's. It's. I mean, I don't know that much about it yet. It sounds kind of hokey to me. It sounds kind of. It doesn't sound good, but maybe it is good.
Well, I'll walk you through it. I'll try to walk it through it quick. So, the idea is that these Ruby parallels are like the base level, and the way you'll get them is you'll find them in packs, or you'll be able to trade in like moments to get these Ruby moments, and so you'll accumulate these Rubies. And it says until October 1st at midnight. So the rest of September is the time where you can get these Ruby moments of these different players in the Ball Hawks and the Whiteout Wonders series.
So let's run through give me a scenario with a player.
Okay. To make it... So one of the players, Jameson Williams. So Jameson Williams is going to be a Whiteout Wonder release, and he is going to be a Ruby moment. So you'll be able to trade in like Jameson Williams. They'll probably have a thing where the top 25 or 50 or who knows how many people who trade in Jameson Williams moments will get a Ruby Jameson Williams moment. And so, you'll be able to get it that way. There's a pack drop tomorrow with 3 different packs with different levels. There's like
I got a bunch of Ruby
sorry, go
I got a bunch of Ruby Jamesons. So I'm rolling.
Okay. So now
what am I doing
got a
with
bunch
my
of those
Rubies?
Ruby Jamesons, and then there's the next level up are the Emeralds. And so the Emeralds are like the exclusive, they're almost like the autograph versions right now. So there's only 50 of these, and they are hidden in packs. So these are in packs, going live on Friday, and you're going to use these as well. So there's like 2 levels of gems here. So there's the emeralds and the rubies. Got it?
Okay. Yep.
Okay. So those are the moments that you're collecting through the packs. Now, in addition, there is a sapphire. And the sapphire is the one where it's like exclusive in the sense of you can only unlock these by trading in your emerald and ruby moments.
Okay. Can I just be the dumb jock for a second?
Sure.
Why the fuck would I need an emerald, a sapphire, a ruby of a Jameson Williams? Whatever happened to just having like a legendary, a rare, or a common? Like, why do I need this shit in my life?
So, do you need it? No. Does it add a layer of exclusivity? Yes. And so we've seen a lot of success over in Top Shot with the parallels. And for certain collectors, it just adds a level of exclusivity. And so, is this like, again? There's only 25 of them. So if there's only 25 sapphire of Jameson Williams, you have to be a fan of Jameson Williams to go out and collect this. Like that has to be a guy who you really like. And so it is something for people who are true fans of Jameson Williams or the Lions or whatever to go out and kind of express their fandom and get that moment. And add value. And so
now, do they use a lot of these in like do they say you have to have a sapphire Jameson Williams and to be in a playbook, or is it a way to kind of just like, it almost feels to me like kind of like a money grab. It feels like, let's create more different versions of Jameson Williams, and so then we can get people to have these, and then pay more money to. And again, where it's like, I get the concept, but it just seems like they're just like calling it the ruby, the sapphire, this. It's just like, why do we? I mean, like, and again, the exclusivity. But I mean, again, you could do the bunny version of Jameson Williams with little Easter bunnies all around him too, and
you
make
could,
5 of those. And I just it starts to lose its exclusivity to me once you start putting sapphires and rubies and emeralds around them. But again,
I mean, you're only adding another 75 moments total to the pool, and they kept it at $2.99. So I'm not so worried about the overloading. I think it's just what they're doing is without overloading. I think the idea here is without overloading the ecosystem and creating 3 separate moments: a legendary, a rare, and a common of Jameson Williams, to do it that way. You create a single moment and create the 3 levels, and then that way it keeps the mint down to under 400. So the people who just own the rubies are happy that they still have a somewhat exclusive moment. It's still like a rare moment, but it also allows people who want to level up and have the the emerald, the emerald, and then into the sapphire. It gives them that ability to level up their collection to show off that. And it's good for leaderboards, right? Like if I want to be on top of the Lions leaderboard, I can use these moments and lock them. There are going to be, there's going to be moments where you can lock. So there's a Jamar Chase, a Marvin Harrison Jr., and a Nashawn Wright are going to be the 3 lock moments. And of course, you have to, at each level you can lock in to get those moments.
Got it.
So
are these going to be rares, commons, or do they even have that anymore?
They're all rares. So they're all rare moments. They're just rare moments with different gem levels. So I know every time I say gem level, I feel like I'm on a quest in some sort of old Super Nintendo game where I'm trying to get potions and all sorts of good stuff.
It does sound like that. Okay. I guess I'm not I think that this is a huge. I mean, like you said, it works in Top Shot, so I don't want to downplay it too much for people who might enjoy it, but it sounds extremely fucking hokey on my side. But again,
well, so the way
I
it's
could be
gonna
wrong.
work, it'll be interesting because, for instance, like Jamar Chase, right? So there's Jamar Chase, this Jamar Chase moment. The way you'll get the ruby Jamar Chase is you got to lock every ruby of which will be relatively easy to get to do that. So that'll be like locking a normal rare set. But if you want the emerald Jamar Chase, now you have to have one of each emerald to lock for that. And then if you want that sapphire,
When you say
Jamar
one
Chase,
of each emerald, like, is he going to have like multiple
no,
moments?
one
that
of
are
every
emeralds?
other player. It's like, remember when I talked about before?
The set.
You lock the set to get the reward, and so they're doing the same thing as before, but you can lock at different tiers. So you can lock at the ruby tier to get the ruby, the emerald tier to get the emerald, or the sapphire
Got it.
tier to get the sapphire.
Got it. Okay. What are your thoughts on this?
I mean, again, I hear your point, like where it is, like, again, if you don't care about this stuff, great, just collect the rubies, call it a day, and have your set. And
I mean, are you an
lock
emerald
and
guy
get
here,
your-
or
What's that?
are you an emerald guy here? I mean, is that what I'm finding out?
I don't think
I mean,
I
Are you
mean,
going to like go out and get these packs and start?
You mean,
know,
am I a sapphire guy? Because sapphire is that top
that's
level.
Sorry.
I think I'm going to have to wait and see what the
I
pricing.
think I am
comes
that
in.
type of guy.
I don't know. I guess for me, it's like, where's the pricing land? That's really what's going to probably decide what level I'm willing to collect at. You know,
I mean,
if
how
it's
do you
ridiculous,
feel? Yeah,
I was
go
going
ahead.
to say,
Sorry,
if it gets ridiculous, I'm going to be out. But if it's affordable and it's not, you know, terrible, I'll probably level up to and maybe try to go for like the emerald level. I do like green.
Yeah. Do you? I mean, do you feel like this is going to devalue some of the other moments? Is this just another way to make more Jamar Chase moments?
No, I don't.
Like
Again,
instead, because I mean, they got 50,000. I mean, how many rare moments does Jamar Chase have?
he's got a lot. Now, what I'll say is I could see them using, you know, where there'll be challenges probably where you need to use a whiteout wonder moment, and so these would all apply.
Right.
But again,
I
it's
feel
not.
like-
I don't
yeah.
think it doesn't seem like there'll be a lot of utility having sapphire or having emerald. That seems like a collector piece. Like
I sure
the
hope
gem
so.
level seems to be very collector focused versus the utility of the moment is just it's a rare moment. You can use any of them as a rare moment if they decide to call the whiteout wonders.
If I was to start dabbling in the Sapphire world, I guess I would probably think, you know, like, what would be the advantage of collecting these if there's no utility for them? Is it just for collection, just to say that I've got the emerald set and I can display it? I feel like most people are going to want some type of utility for it.
That sapphire lock reward, so that Jamar Chase sapphire is probably going to be a pretty exclusive moment. That may be, I would imagine it's going to be less than 10. So, I mean, there's only, well, yeah, I mean, there's only 25, sapphire. And to get that set, you're going to have one of each. So you're going to have one of each sapphire, which means you're going to have to make the board, top 25 for every other player. So
And
the
why
most
not
there
just
could
lock
be
our-
would be, what's
Oh,
that?
go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, I mean, I don't, things like that, they never tend to mint to completion. So with 25 being the max, it's probably going to land somewhere in the 10 to 15 range, I would imagine, for that Jamar Chase
it.
moment.
And why not just lock a rare set to get a legendary, and then maybe lock a legendary set to get an ultimate? Isn't that kind of the same thing here?
Not quite, because the value, I wouldn't say that the value, this keeps the value in the same kind of ecosystem, right? They're all still rares. And so
Okay.
I kind of feel like they do this so that it still keeps the different levels separate.
Okay.
For the moments. But yeah, I don't
Sure.
know, it's a good question. This is, again, all day market is not the same as the Top Shot market. Like, the Top Shot market has way more people in it, has way more money flowing through it. So it'll be interesting to see how that all plays out.
Yeah. Well, great. Yeah, I can't say that I'm much of a fan of that, but I am a fan of the playbook, the one and done, the pick'em. I think they're doing a good job on that. I think they got that right.
Yeah, and again, here's the thing. I think All Day is expanding to a point now where not everything they do is for everyone, right? Like
That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
But I'll be curious
Yep.
to see, as this progresses, like, for you like to go back, collect sets and such or whatever. So, at some point you're probably going to want to go back and buy some of these Ruby moments of players, because again, they're going to drop in value, especially as like the locking windows close and that second locking window closes. The Ruby moments will probably, really the price of those will, I would imagine, drastically reduce.
Got it. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think they got me with the common, the rare, and the legendary and the ultimate. I think the uncommon's to me is kind of kind of a lost cause at this point.
Yeah.
And it's just, some of this in between stuff as far as collecting that I think they kind of lose me on that front. But, more power to them for trying. And if they got a crowd of people that are interested in it and really want to do it, then I'd say, have at it. I would be curious to see how these packs do tomorrow. Is this all strictly like gem moments, or is it?
Yeah, they'll all be. So there's 3 packs tomorrow that are dropping. Real quick, there's a $5 pack, there's a $19 pack, and there's a $69 pack. The $5 pack has a rookie debut moment in it, a base set moment in it, and then a third moment that's a legendary, a rare. So it'll be one. Actually, no, it could even be another base moment. So I don't know the exact odds, but it's it looks like it's so it'll be a legendary, a rare, an emerald, a ruby, or a base moment. I don't know the exact odds on that. So if you want the guaranteed, then you got to go with the even the $19 pack is a 5% chance at an emerald, 95% chance at a ruby. And then the second moment is a star rookie debut, third moment rookie debut, fourth moment is either a legendary, a rare, or 90% chance it's a base moment. So $19 if you just want to guarantee yourself to get one ruby moment. That's how that's working out. Plus you get some extras, but that's how that works. And then the $69 packs get you the first moment's so it's a 75% chance at a ruby, 25% chance at an emerald. Second moment, same thing. 75% chance ruby, 25% emerald. Third moment is a 75% chance at a ballhawk ruby, and then a 25% chance at an emerald. Fourth moment is a rookie debut from a star player, or a 5% chance at a legendary moment. And then a fifth moment, which is a rookie debut, or there will be one Ibuka Ultimate. So the rookie Ultimates are back. And Amika Ibuka is the first one that's getting an ultimate, and one of his moments will be in those 60. There's 750 packs, so you have a 1 in 750 chance of pulling an Amika Ibuka ultimate in the packs tomorrow.
Got it. Okay. Very interesting.
Yep.
Okay. And the one question I have is: are they going to do like rookie moments that are going to let's say. I can't think of a rookie off the top of my head for some reason. I'm spacing it. Let's say Travis Hunter. Are they going to do he's already got moments, but are they going to do any players that are going to have like Sapphire and like Ruby as their debut? Like that would be their first moment?
No, I don't believe
all
so.
These are just additional moments, right?
Yep. So there's no rookies in the list yet. And last year, like for instance, like in the Hollow Icon Metal Gold series, we saw some of the rookies make appearances, but it was well after they were established in the debuts. So
it feels like they've got everybody covered, but I didn't know.
We will see a player debut in these moments. There will be, because I looked at the list and there's a couple of players that do not have moments currently that will be getting moments in this series for the first time ever.
And they will be Sapphire or Ruby?
Yep. So there will be a debut moment for Donovan Wilson. I don't believe Donovan Wilson has a moment. Marte Mapu does not have a moment. The Nashon Wright, that's one of the locking challenges. He does not have a moment. And then the rest of the guys, most of them do have moments. So there will be a few debuts within. There will be a few debuts within these rares that are going to be Ruby, Sapphire, and Emeralds.
Got it. Awesome.
All right, are you all gemmed up? You ready? Are you gonna bedazzle your outfit tomorrow in honor?
I am gonna bedazzle my vajayjay tomorrow, and I will be ready to go.
All right, excellent. All right, well, we just wanted to get out in front of everybody and just get the news going and such, because we know we have we got a lot to cover and such, but wanted to get this episode out so you guys know what's going on for the drop tomorrow. And as always, if you have questions, concerns, comments, drop them below, and we will see you on the next one.
Peace.